Good morning. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday Groove Day, actually. And it is the day after Christmas. So, for those of you who celebrate, I hope you had an enjoyable Christmas. Aloha, Eliza. How are you? So, we'll wait. We'll see if anyone jumps on. I know it's the day after a holiday. I gathered it'll probably be not that many people this morning. We will see. Liz, how are you? It's been a minute. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Happy holidays to all of you. I'm about to grab this coffee in a minute. So be sure to grab your beverage of choice for this morning. If you have some leftover eggnog, grab it. I will be having, I'm actually having decaf coffee this morning because I am detoxing at the moment to start my diet, and that includes not being on the coffee. So I am a little sleepy. It was a good day yesterday. We have a lot of rain here in Southern California. Some areas were heavily impacted, actually really scary, a lot of mudslides, and you should have seen like the highways were flooded. And by the grace of God, yesterday was a somewhat clear day. You know, there were some periods of rain a little bit here and there, but not where it made the roads dangerous. So I'm grateful for that. So my daughter was able to come and celebrate with me. But for the most part, I've been indoors, guys. I'm like, no need to go out, not planning on it. It's raining right now. I'm just taking it easy. So, oh, you saw the cookies, Liz? Yeah, they were good. Listen, whatever was left over, my daughter came with her boyfriend. I wrapped those cookies up. I said, get them out of here. Take them, get them out of here. I don't want them in my sight at all. I won't sit there and eat all those cookies. So, anywho, it's coffee time. Yes, me too. Oh, it's your daughter's 25th birthday. Happy birthday to her. That's awesome. That is wonderful. Hey, Dee. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy holidays. I have a new mug. One of the viewers, Jaconda, she sent this to me, and it's a insulated mug, so it keeps the coffee nice and warm. Or if you have a cold beverage, it keeps it cold. And it had like a top, so I could travel with it as well. So I'm super excited. She's not on here yet. We'll see if she hops on so I can tell her thank you. I'll give that a moment to cool down because we know the routine. Everyone have a good day. For those that celebrate Christmas, did you have a good Christmas? I am off between Christmas today. I'm off today all the way up until I go back to work January 5th. So it's going to be very nice to have this break. I am looking forward to that. And yes, other than that, I don't think I have too much else going on. I will not be here or doing coffee chat next Friday. I am taking a break, and I will be back in the new year. So I think it's the 9th that I will be back. And if you forget, I posted it on the community page. So let's see, Eliza said it was a very quiet time in the neighborhood. It was pleasant. I like that. Liz says, we had a really nice time with family. I'm glad it's over though. Yeah. It's always nice, right? You get in it and then you're like, okay, we're good now. We're good. Oh no, you had to work yesterday and New Year's Day. So is that double time for you, Dee? Because I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Go on and get that money. And I'm assuming that you would have other days that you can have off to make up for. You had calls from your brother. Okay, very nice. Yeah, well, as a lot of people, it was Stranger Things Day. That's what it was. My daughter and her boyfriend came like about an hour before the event started, and so that's what we ended up doing, watching Stranger Things. Which it was. I understand it's the build up to the finale, so the episodes were a little on the uneventful side, but nevertheless, I still love the show. So, all right, well, let's get ready to dive in. Hopefully, that'll cool down in a minute, and I can take a sip. And let's see what messages we get for today. We have Journey. Patience. And focus. Wow. Journey, patience, and focus. I'm going to write those down and post those so we can see them. So that's journey, patience, and focus. There we go. Oh no, are you serious? Oh, you have to find out and tell me, Eliza. That is so cool. How fun. Okay. Excuse me. I had a video that I posted on YouTube. My daughter and I went to the Festival of Lights at the LA Zoo. It was very eventful, a lot of fun. However, I guess the music I liked, YouTube didn't like it. So they blocked my video. A few of you may or maybe you did see it, but if you didn't, I wanted to redo it with different music, but I never got the chance to. So I was like, okay, I'm just not going to post it. So yeah, boo, boo, boo. But it is what it is. They have their rules. His name is Andrew. Okay. I would sure love to know what episodes he was in. Okay, we have discipline. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. In failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay. Yes, we don't look at it as failure. We look at it as, okay, what can I walk away? What can I take from this? So, our journey, right? Being disciplined on our journey, our path. Discipline in our goals, our desires, the things that we want to accomplish, the things that we want to experience. Spirit saying that when we put our mind to it, we can accomplish it. Okay. But we have to have patience with the journey. As we know, these journeys, the road on our journey, it has curves, it has bumps, it has detours, right? So ups and downs, like it can be really crazy at times. So having that patience and finding our happiness along the way. Okay, we have to create our own happiness. So what is it that makes you feel good? What can make your journey just a little bit brighter, especially on those times that it gets really rough, when we're in those down parts or we have to take a detour? It kind of messes us up, right? Because we're super focused. We're like, okay, I got this. I'm being disciplined, right? I'm being disciplined. It feels good. I got this. And then boom, out of nowhere, something comes along and knocks us off the route. So finding the happiness that's going to help really make you persevere and to push through, to help you focus, right? To get really focused and to learn that any of those mistakes along the ways, those things that we deem as failures, are truly lessons. So, what are the lessons that we learned during this time? So, what I'm hearing now is really to take a look at this year. I've heard from time over and over again from other people what a challenge this year was. It was a really heavy year. And for those of you that really was able to hold on to this and help it pull you through, and or maybe it didn't even have to pull you through, it was just a great year for you. I commend you. That's awesome. But for some of us, it was really a struggle. So Spirit is saying here, like, focus. What are those things that you would call failures? What are the lessons? Take the time to slow down, especially as we're getting in this last week of December, and really think about what is it that those moments I wasn't happy. What could I have done differently? What were the so-called failures that I need to learn the lessons? Did I learn the lessons? Was I disciplined? So taking a look at that year, this year of 2025 was snake energy, about that transformation of shedding. What was shed, or what are you still possibly shedding in this year before we enter the horse? Because the horse is going to pick up some more momentum. We're going to be going. It's going to, we're going to really tap into this, right, to feel good. So take a moment and really think about that, not necessarily right now, but in these coming days before we hit 2026. Okay, and that's that message. Let's see if my coffee's ready. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what other cards we get with this. Yeah, weren't those really good cards that came out for that. Yep, something flipped over. There it is. Discernment. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of a glare there. All right. We have omens. An emotional release. Okay. During our journey, we want to use discernment. Okay. Spirit's like, use discernment before taking action. Use discernment when you're looking back at this year. And pay attention to the omens, the signs. Spirit is always there. And sometimes we get so preoccupied with our own stuff that we don't really pay attention to what's happening around us. As we all know, angel numbers is a big one. But are you paying attention to what's happening when you see those angel numbers? Some of you might start picking up patterns that they come in at certain times. So Spirit's like, really slow down. Have patience and really examining what's happening around you. What are the signs, right? As you're using this discernment and focus. Okay, focus. It's a lot of times, sometimes we need to take an emotional release. It's time to let go. Let me see if I can angle this a little bit differently because that light is bright. Okay. Utilizing that discernment to release what we're holding on to. So it's important. Liz says, I'm ready to accomplish my goal. My failure was not knowing where to start. Okay. Or maybe it was just sometimes the body might not be necessarily ready to start. And that's okay too. That's okay. I think you know when you're ready. And it just kind of happens naturally. So I wouldn't stress out about it. Just allow it to be in flow and ask your spiritual team for assistance. Like, give me that omen, that sign, right? That omen to help me know so that I can move forward. Discernment is something I've been seeing as guidance more than usual. Yes, absolutely. And it's quite a Virgo skill. I love that. Virgo is my rising. So, yes. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see what else we get. And I think it's time to take the sweater off. It's like hot, cold, hot, cold. And now, a little hot. Okay. Much, much better. We have open. Purification. And soothe. Very nice. So what I'm seeing is kind of like this chaotic type energy, just kind of coming to a close, coming down, like it's just calming down. And Spirit is saying, during our journey, our time, to be open to really learning, open to yourself, open to what did this year bring for me? What were my lessons learned? Here's the key. You have the key. You just have to open the door to that question and to really allow yourself to release, because whatever heaviness you were carrying all this past year, you don't want to carry it into this next year coming. So having patience in purifying and releasing, okay? Purifying yourself. And you may not finish before it's not like, oh, I need to rush and be done by January 1st, right? We all know that it's an ongoing process. But now is a good time to really slow down, to focus, to really soothe yourself. This is a good quiet time. I always call the winter time, this is the hibernation period. So allowing ourselves to take that time to really take a look at ourselves within and to grow, right? So this is a good time to take that time. Hey, Dolly. Okay, what do we got going on here? If one of my modifiers can take care of our little friend, our little visitor there, please. You're visiting with your friend who lives in assisted living, so can't stay, but Merry Christmas. Thank you for popping in to say hello. I love you too, Dolly. All right, let me see if that person pops back up again. We can. Oh, thank you, Liz. Yeah. All right. Let me get a little more coffee, and then we're going to pick 3 new words, see what we get. Oh, look at that. 3 right out the pack there. We have trust. We have action and persevere. That's some pretty strong words coming out today. Let me put these up here. Okay. So we have trust, action, and perseverance. There we go. Good morning, Kelly. Hello, how are you? Happy Friday to you. Happy holidays. Okay. Let's see what we get with these 3 words. We have the beacon of truth. Pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. We have healing lack. Affirm that you have enough. You do enough. You are enough. I have all that I need. In sweet harmony, let go and allow abundance to flow in your life effortlessly. I release expectations. Oh, I love that. So you are a beacon of truth. We all are. It's just when things get murky because we haven't taken the time to do the work that we need to do with ourselves to be able to really let that light shine, right? To become that beacon, that light in the darkness that shines through. So trusting that you are this beacon, trusting in who you are, trusting in your gifts, trusting in the guidance from spirit. So it's about you really choosing what's right, right? Taking that action to make that a better connection between you and spirit, your spiritual team, healing that lack, that feeling of not having enough, not being enough, because you are enough. And as soon as you really tap into that energy and to trust it and to believe in it and to persevere, right? To move through, abundance starts flowing. You're already in that flow state, right? Feeling that sweet, sweet harmony. So it's about alignment. And spirit is really ushering us to get more in alignment, taking this time of hibernation. And again, it's not about, okay, I need to get all this together before the new year starts. You know, it's this whole winter time. This is our time to make that connection and to get the healing that is needed. So that's that message there. Take that time. Be patient with the process, patience with yourself. Okay. Very nice. Let's see what else we get. Okay. We have the first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your words, your world. Speak your world into being. We have the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kay. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy holidays. Oh, there we go. And we have the first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Absolutely. And that's kind of what we've been talking about here. So, again, trusting your journey, trusting your process of speaking your world into being. What is it that you want to experience? What do you want to accomplish? All right. These are all good journaling prompt questions, especially as we move into this new year, right? I kind of gave up the New Year's resolution thing a long time ago. And it is still kind of the thing. But what I like to do is really kind of recapture my year and to journal about that. And there's a lot of different prompting questions out there. But this is a good one here. What did you speak into your world this past year? And what do you want to speak into your world in this coming year? Okay, taking that action, taking a moment to just really pause, right? Hitting that pause button. And let's really take a deeper look at things. Having you take a deeper look at yourself. What did or didn't happen? What do you like to see happen in this coming year? Take a breather. And then we want to persevere, right? That's the action that we're taking. We're going to pause. We're really going to examine. And so that once we get through this hibernation period of going deeper within ourselves, taking time to do the healing, to observe, to journal, so that when we come out of a hibernation, now we're really ready to move, to step into our power, and whatever that looks like for you. And that's another thing that you can journal about. What does stepping into my power mean for me? What does that look like? What does it feel like? So, great question to really ponder and think about for yourself. Okay, so that's that message. And we have beginnings, the East. Look at that portal, right? We're getting ready to have a new portal that's about to open up, moving into a new year. And it's going to be electrifying, right? The power of that horse. There's going to be movement, newer energy that's going to feel really good. And then we have the solidity card here, the inner core. So trusting in this portal, this new year that's about to open up. Trust in yourself as you move through this new energy that's coming towards us, taking that action to allow yourself to be free from the burdens that you may have carried all the way through 2025. Okay, allowing yourself to persevere and tap into that inner core of you. Okay. Ooh, well, okay. So this here, usually this card means something a little bit different for me, but what they're sharing with me here is that this is all the pieces of you coming back together. Look at that. All the pieces creating that circle of life to bring more peace, right? Doves represent peace. So the pieces of you coming back during this time of healing. Beautiful. So let's bring those pieces of you back. The pieces of you that will bring that wholeness. We're not talking about those trauma pieces or those pieces that are burdened and heavy. We're not talking about those pieces. We're talking about the pieces that got lost, that make you whole, that make you who you are, that beacon of light. So, love that. Yes, thank you, Eliza. Soul retrieval, absolutely. Hey, Fatima, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy holidays to you as well. Hope you are enjoying your time. Okay. I'm going to do one more with these three, and then we will get three other words. Ooh, the box did not want to open up. Ugh. These are new cards, so they're very stiff. Hi, Smiley. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy holidays. Welcome. Okay, so we have a way out of the weeds, a clear way out, multi-asking, getting organized. So there is a way out of the weeds. Hallelujah, right? Focus on brilliance, focus attention, prioritizing, persevering, which we have our perseverance word as well. And then we have metamorphosis, the in-between, a call to transformation. Look at all those beautiful butterflies there. Very nice. So trusting and knowing there is a way out of the weeds of 2025. There is a way out. So trusting that process and taking the necessary action of you releasing and retrieving back of what you need. As Eliza had said there, the soul retrieval, right? We want to take the action also and focus on your brilliance, okay? Yes, prioritizing and persevering. Excuse me. Where did your brilliance not show up this past year? Okay, and take a look at that, journal about that. What can you do differently so that your brilliance, say that a lot, so your brilliance will shine through, that it will persevere, right? Because this is a call for transformation. This is a time of transformation. This incubation period, okay, right? Like the butterfly, it's first a caterpillar, then it goes into its cocoon. And that's where we are right now. We're in the cocoon stages. So this is where we take in all the lessons. This is where we get all the healing and do everything that we need to do so that we can turn into that beautiful butterfly when the time comes. I love that. Very nice. Always clear the trauma of the reason why the soul part took off before welcoming it back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Some really nice messages coming through. The action that we need to take for ourselves. Let's get us 3 new words here after I have a sip of coffee. And the caterpillar is in full trust when it becomes a butterfly. Indeed. Indeed. We have to learn how to trust ourselves more and trusting the process. And it takes time. It takes time. I feel like I'm going through another transitional period right now. And sometimes it could be messy and not fun. And having the patience with it all. And patience, I think, has been a lesson that I've been learning ever since I was young. I was never a patient child or a patient teenager or adult. And so the lesson has been truly a lesson for me in learning it. And I've come such a long way. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But I do get tested. I do get tested on that because it is something that I struggle with. So, but once we really take a look at it for what it is, and I think that's the difference now. Now it's like, oh, okay, you're not being patient, Sonja. Let's just kind of slow it down, take a deep breath before we move forward. So it's constant learning, but all good, all good. We have inspiration and growth. And strength. Wow. Some really heavy hitters coming out today. Let me go ahead and get these posted. So we have inspiration, growth, and strength. Inspiration, growth, strength. Okay. There we go. Ahoni, ahonui. Ahonui. Did I say that right, Eliza? Ahonui is the Hawaiian word for patience. Beautiful. I hope I said it right. Let me know. Oh, here we go. Ahonui. Beautiful. Yay. All right. So inspiration, growth, and strength. Let's see what messages we get with that. Hey, Sylvia. I can't talk much by commenting here yet listening. Oh, well, I'm glad you popped on to say hello. Happy holidays to you. So good to see you. Oh. Okay, we have courage and flexibility. Let's see what else we get. We have another purification card. So yes, this is really a time of purifying, detoxifying, letting go, releasing, right? Get inspired, having the courage to really tap into your inspiration, right? This is part of our growth. And as we're growing, right, it's about learning how to be more flexible, flexible with ourselves, flexible with the current environment of things going on, because there's so much happening and it can be overwhelming. So spirit's like, allow yourself to have a little bit more flexibility with all of this that's going on, moving our bodies so that we're not feeling stagnant or stiff in like taking all of this in, but yet not doing anything with it. So having the strength to release, to purify, to release all that stuff that's not serving us so that we can be, again, going back to that beacon of light, right? So we can have the ability to shine our light in the darkness and to be able to really be in flow, to be in flow with abundance. When we're in flow, abundance flows, right? So having that courage to get inspired so that you can grow. Okay, there you go. You've inspired me to journal. Good. Journaling is really freeing. And I have to be very transparent that I had gotten away from it. And recently I pulled out my journal and I started journaling and I was like, why did I stop? This is like such great mental therapy to be able to write things out and to explore how we feel, our emotions, and everything else. So good. I'm happy to hear that, Kay. Beautiful. Get another sip of coffee, see what else we get. Anyone doing anything special for the New Year's, or you'd like to have quiet time at home? I've always been a quiet time at home person, but I will be doing ceremony this year, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, or anything interesting this weekend? Anybody have any plans? Let's see here. Liz is hanging out at home with hubby and the daughter. That sounds absolutely wonderful. Look at that contentment. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we got discernment again. So utilizing that discernment. Oops, just too many cards that fell out. Let's try it again. And re-energize. Oh, yeah. Okay. Allowing ourselves to get inspired, right? It feels good, right? Bringing in that contentment. It feels good to be inspired and allowing ourselves to use discernment as we grow in this time during our journey, the process, finding our own inner strength so that we can re-energize. Okay, it's a good time. This is a good time to just slow things down, get inspired. We use that discernment as part of our growth, part of our transformation, so that we can rebuild our strength to get re-energized, releasing the old so that we can really bring in that new. So good time. Good time. After the fireworks disaster on Oahu last New Year's Eve, new rules and fines, arrests will happen. Okay. Oh, 6 deaths? Wow. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, fireworks are just, ugh. No, you're so right. It's not fair to the land and the animals. It was wonderful to listen and write down what you hear from the universe. It's amazing. Quiet the mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, you know, just on what you said there, right there, Kay. What do they call it? Gosh, I'm so blanking out here. The writing, you receive the messages and you just write. Don't even think about it. Just write. And sometimes those messages can be so powerful. And the great thing about that, those are lessons for you. Those are distinctly for you. So allowing yourself to quiet, get in that quiet time. And a way to do that too, you can get some nice music that's going to just calm your energy down. Just be in that for a little bit before you even start writing. And then maybe get yourself a nice cup of tea. Just quiet everything down and then begin. So that is hard, Liz. I'm really sorry to hear that. And I hope that they get better control of that for this year, because why? Like, that's just terrible. Not necessary. That could have been prevented. Come on. We have inner wakefulness. I am completely awake and tuned into my truth, clarity, and inner wisdom. Oops. Well, one turned over, so we'll go with that. We have quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. Isn't that what we were just talking about, right? Quieting everything down so that we can connect. Oops. I have some cards out here. In Princess Charming, I love this card. I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. And how important is that for us to take care of us, right? Individually, you taking care of you, because you're not going to be good to anybody else if you don't take care of yourself first. So we get inspired, right? Our inner wakefulness. I am completely awake and tuned into my truth, clarity, and inner wisdom. Get inspired to bring forth your inner wakefulness, right? Going within. This is part of our growth, that connection with self, right? And the quiet nourishes me. So getting quiet, this is a good part of the journaling that we were just talking about. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now, right? In this moment, right now, connecting you to that and finding your inner strength so that you can be your own Princess Charming. So I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. So Spirit can't stress it enough for everyone to take care of you, to take care of yourself. Super, super important. So, all right. Oh, wait, shipping contain. Oh my goodness. Oops, I meant to post. Intercepted. Well, thank God they got them, right? Thank God. And Kate, oh, celebrating Christmas today. Excited to see the whole family. That's beautiful, Kay. Oh, I hope you enjoy your time. Starting at noon. Beautiful. Enjoy. I love it. That is wonderful. Okay. I think I'm going to pull one more for these words, and then I'm going to give you all your message for the weekend to take in with you. And then again, I will not be back until January 9th, I believe it is. So that Friday, I'm going to take some time off. So, okay. cards are like super stiff today. We have the trader, exchange energy to create abundance. What energy needs to be released so you can be more in flow with abundance? We have the Hermit, retreat and recharge. There goes that hibernation message coming up again. Is that one card or two? All right, take the top card here. And the Guardian Angel, you're not alone. And I love that. I think we constantly get that message of we are not alone. So get inspired. What energy? Exchange energy to create abundance. So what needs to be released energetically so that you can be more in that flow, to bring in that abundance, to allow yourself to be more in growth. Take that time to really discover your needs by being the hermit. It's hibernation time, hibernating within self. Okay, retreat and recharge, right? To regain your strength and to know that you are not alone. Consult with your spiritual team. That's a spirit reaching out saying, hey, we're here. We're here. So utilizing that time, my friends, utilizing that time for you. Begins on February 17th. Thank you for that, Eliza. I was wondering when it actually started. So we're still in the snake energy in January. So this is still a good time to utilize that time to transform, to release, to shedding the old skin. Yes, truly retreat, remove, release. I like that. The 3 R's: retreat, remove, release. New Year is going to be very interesting. Are you saying just in general or for you, Fatima? All right. So let me get our message for the weekend so I could send you all off to enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend and the coming new year. I think I'm going to do a couple of messages. Kind of our message looking into, of course, going into this weekend, but also a message as we close out this year and going into the new year. With that, I'm going to pull one of these spirit messages cards, and let's see what message spirit has for us. Well, since I have that right here, let's do that. So looking at closing out 2025, and as we move into 2026, what message does spirit have for us on that? What message do you want us to know as we close out this year and move into the new year? Please and thank you. Oh, that popped right on up. Where are my glasses? To understand support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some of you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So, really taking a look at your support, the support that has been with you through this year as you come to a close in this year, the support that you received, or maybe you didn't receive the support that you needed. And so, taking a look at that as we move into this new year, what does your support system look like? Do some changes need to be made? Do you need to really thank those that have been there for you and continue to be there for you? Sometimes that goes a long way, just to let people know, you know what, I really truly appreciate you and your support. Thank you. Acknowledging them. Some of you may need to let go of some of the so-called support that you've had, that it may not have been benefiting you. So Spirit says to make sure that you, oh, they just show me like this blanket, this warm blanket being wrapped all around you, especially as you're going through your time of releasing and letting go. It's always good and beautiful to have that support. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to give you a message for this weekend, which I am going to take that from, let me see. Yeah, let's go with this. These are these new decks that I got. So the cards are like super, super stiff. So this is called Raise Your Vibration. I think we could all use a little bit of our vibrations raised. And look what's at the bottom. I think this is just a beautiful reminder. You are worthy. You are worthy. Okay. Oh, stiff. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let's do this. Okay. These cards are like bricks. All right, Dee, you too. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you have a blessed new year as well, and I will see you in the new year. And so your message for the weekend, everyone, is, yep, clear your energy field. It's time to clear the energy fields. So, and this is not going to take a weekend either. This is kind of the end of the month message as we move into 2026. So take that time to really work on your healing that you need for yourself. Okay. All right. Blessings, beautiful souls. Happy New Year. I will see you in 2026. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend and be safe. All right. Be safe. Love you all. Bye-bye.